my dear viewers and my favorite subscribers! My name is SLAV, and look where we are. This is a ship base, and it's a very specific and a very unique place because some time ago here was a shipwreck. The small boat was coming out of there, right from that place, and it was damaged accidentally, like scratched into pieces. Then it just completely gone down under the water. So I brought my giant magnet to check it, if this is true or false. But there was one interesting thing about that boat. Let's have a look at this video.
Breaking news. According to official sources, cargo ship that was transporting containers with Apple products has drawn in a local water body. According to local villagers, nobody was hurt. Nobody knows what happened to Apple devices. But if somebody had strong magnet or underwater drone, he would definitely find something. For sure news, which is your great day, and I'm off to find a new iPhone.
Yes! Did you hear that? There was a shipwreck and that boat was carrying containers with the Apple technique. That's the iPhones. And now all of these iPhones are under the water. So I'm gonna take my magnet and I'm gonna try to get it out of the water, okay? And first of all, we have to understand if this is true or false. Look, my rope is tightened, right? I think we got something. Maybe that's the whole ship. Who knows? Let's try it out. Oh, I think I turned off something. Is there anything? Yes, guys. I still can feel the thing, but I don't know what is that. Hey, look. Something white is under the water. Whoa. What is that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, guys. This is a piece of a ship. As we heard before, the name of that ship was Victoria. But here we have Victor with the letter K or somehow. Ah, I see. Maybe there was Victoria. You know, Victoria was written here. But this ship was accidentally broken and it's gone under the water. So it's our first clue, but it does not mean that there was an iPhone under the water. So maybe they are still there. Actually, this is a very dangerous place. There are a lot of ships under the water now because there are a lot of shipwrecks. Look at these big rusty ships. They are completely destroyed and they also gonna be under the water someday, somewhere nearby. So I hope we're gonna get some stuff connected with the iPhones, and you know, if we will do this, if I will find iPhones under the water, I will share it with my subscribers. So subscribe and let me know in the comments where from you watching the video and would you like to receive an iPhone. I will select you from the comments and maybe I will present you an iPhone, which I will find today. Look, my rope is tightened again, yeah? So we found a place where might be the whole ship is under the water. Oh yeah, come on. Yeah, we got something, definitely. Can you see it? No? Is there anything under the water? I'm not sure about that, but yes. Yeah, look, there's definitely something comes out of the water. Hey, now. This is just the chain. There is a lot of chains actually on the ship. Oh, there is several chains. 1 and 2. But we also found some metal fragments. They also could belong to the ship. But you know, this part is kind of rusty and old, the same as these chains. All this ship called Victoria seems to be old. Maybe that was the reason of the shipwreck. That's why it's gone under the water. But still, it does not mean anything. We are searching not for the ship itself. We are searching for the technique, for the iPhones which it was carrying. Maybe still there are some of them and we can catch it and bring it back, okay? Why not? Let's keep going. Yeah, actually, do you see this approximate location where I'm throwing my magnet? I think there is definitely something. Yeah, I got something. This time it feels different. I'm not tearing anything. I just feel something comes out of the water. Hey, look, yeah. Oh my gosh. There is a box. What the heck? It's a white box. Oh no, it's completely broken. This box is the same coloring as the ship used to be. What's written here? Apple! Yes, that's the box which was containing Apple Technic. Maybe iPhones, iPads, maybe Apple AirPods and so on. But it's broken now, so all the stuff could fell out of that box. That means maybe this is true. Maybe this ship was carrying the iPhones inside of these boxes. But these boxes, you know, kind of sick. I have an idea. We have to check everything by ourselves. We have to see this bottom. And for this mission, we're gonna use underwater drone. And I have one. We're gonna use this bird with my special technique. Yeah. We're gonna get that thing under the water and see what's hidden there. Like that. Okay, come on. So let's start the engines. Wow. We are ready to go. Let's go. I have a very long rope, so we can go very deep under the water. So let's go down. Let's go deep. Come on. Yeah. Now it's barely seen. The vision is poor as usual, unfortunately. But we are starting our exploration anyway. We have to find something, at least something. And look, this thing looks like a piece of a shipwreck. And nearby there is a whole ship! Maybe this is actually a damaged ship Victoria, which we're searching for. I don't know. Let's see what's hidden nearby this wrecked ship, okay? It's completely covered with rust and dust. What's inside of that sand, huh? It looks like a white box. A box of Technic. I know, this is an iPhone box. Yes, guys, we found it nearby the ship. So now we may know the approximate location where should we throw the magnet. Let's just go up. Yes, here is my drone, and now we have to remember this location, and we got to throw the magnet right there to get the iPhones from under the water. So let's continue the magnet fishing. But first of all, let's bring the drone back, okay? Come back home. It's returning. Yeah. I'm a professional actually. And guys, if you're still watching this video, why don't you subscribe? Subscribe right now, please. This is the best support you could do to me. And yes, our drone is now returning back home. Oh, the duck is afraid. So now we know the approximate location where is this Victoria shipwreck was, and it was carrying the iPhones, and we found at least one iPhone nearby. So let's throw the magnet right on that point, okay? 2, 3, let's go. Yeah, my drone was somewhere nearby. So we have to find iPhone now. At least I hope so, right? Come on. Oh, we got something. Oh my gosh, look how my rope is getting tightened. There is something big comes out. What if we got the whole ship itself? I'm not sure about that, but it's moving. I think I'm not so strong to get the whole ship, but moving something heavy. That's so heavy. But I'm trying to find that thing to get. What is that? Hey, look, there is a thing. There is a lot of bubbles. What the hell? Oh my gosh! That's an anchor! I think this anchor belongs to the ship Victoria. It's also completely covered with rust and dust. This is kind of bad anchor. And this whole ship feels not professional, feels not clear at least, right? You see these chains, so maybe these chains were chained to that anchor, but unfortunately it turned into pieces, and now we are searching the pieces of the ship. But what was the reason of such strong damage? I'm not sure, to be honest with you. But anyway, let's continue our magnet fishing to get more clues, and we still have to try to find an iPhone. And actually, guys, write down in the comments where from you watching this video and what is the weather like in your country, because now our weather is nice. Here we have more than 25 degrees Celsius. That's nice. Where from watching this video, I'm really interested. The most interesting comments are getting likes from me, so write them down. This whole situation is actually strange, as it looks like. But I'm still throwing the magnet at the point where was my underwater drone. But It's not logical. All this ship feels weird, old and rusty. And this casing where iPhones were held is like awful. But iPhones are very expensive products. I don't think that these awful rusty ships are allowed to carry expensive technique. I don't know. But now it looks like my magnet is empty or something like that because the rope is not tightened at all. Right now it feels definitely empty. But no, there is something on my magnet. Something white or something brown. Wait, what is that? It looks like some kind of documents. Why don't we see what's written here? Let's learn them. Let's study these documents, okay? Let's move it aside. Wait. Company Interglobal iPhone Import. Oh my gosh! This is the documents from the ship we were searching for. About our company name, motto, an iPhone to every home if there is no home. What the heck? What does that mean? Unique offers. No questions asked iPhones. Moisture-proof foil packing. What? 1,562 years warranty. That's not possible. And bonus. Chinese Hoover charged as a gift. What the heck? Quality certificate. Look, testing failed. iPhone does not meet the quality and it's also crossed. iPhones is original, but counterfeit. Wait, that means these iPhones we're searching for is not original or what? Our best team, Yura Zhabov, Lalita, Anton. What the heck? All of these guys feels weird. This their general director. This is their PR manager, and that's the worker. And look, he has an iPhone, and this iPhone feels fake. All of these guys are creepy. They are so strange. Their company. That's weird. Oh my gosh, the transport Victoria. That's the transport we are searching for. Look, it's all completely covered with rust. All of these pieces we were found from that ship. They were transferring fake iPhones. Oh my god. Do not show to the customers. iPhone 14. iPhone X Turbo, iPhone. That's not the original iPhones. Financial report is also here, but all of these are not original. This is fake. Oh my gosh. They have $10,000 income and $2 million penalties. What's wrong with these guys? What are they doing? Victoria is not allowed. It's prohibited to go to the water. And there is a QR code. Let's scan it and see what's gonna happen. So we are scanning that QR code like that. It's opening. I am Victor Petrov, purchased an iPhone from this company we were talking before, and they're lying. It's a fake. Yeah, as we saw before, they were transferring not the original iPhones. That's why the packaging, the box was so awful, because they didn't care. That's not the originals. They are much more cheaper than the original iPhones. But still, I'd like to find it and see what is the difference from original iPhone to the fake one. Let's keep scrolling, let's keep going to get more information. The story from the news is real, but we still did not find the box that we saw in the beginning of the video. And now we got something big again. I think I got the whole ship with my magnet. I think this ship somewhere there under the water is so badly damaged. Unfortunately, that's why I'm taking out the pieces of the ship every time. And look, it's there. Oh yeah, there is something white and red at the same time. Yeah, that's another piece of the ship. Look how badly it was damaged. I don't know what was the reason of this very bad damage. I think, oh, do you know what is that? This is the water line, the level of the water. It means how deeply the whole ship is gone. And when the level comes up to this way, the whole ship may go down under the water. Yeah, that's another piece from ship Victoria. And now we see the reason. Now we see why it's gone under the water, because here was a big damage. But I still don't know what is the reason of such a big damage. We know why it's gone under the water, and now we are sure that there were some kind of technique, not the iPhones, I mean the fake iPhones, but I don't know the reason of the shipwreck. and we still did not find any iPhone because I promised to my subscribers to send you some. Tell me in the comments, do you still believe in this whole story or not? Do you think it's fake? And guys, do you think it's okay to carry the fake iPhone or it's a bad idea? Let me know what do you think. The most interesting comments are getting likes from me. So for this time, yeah, we got something big again. I'm always throwing there and getting the whole ship. And all the time, I'm just ripping out some pieces out of that ship. Because this ship it's awful. It's all completely covered with rust. Look, all of this stuff is just rusty pieces of metal. But anyway, I can feel something on my magnet. And yeah, we still got something. Look. Yeah. It comes out of the water. Wait, what? What the heck? Can you see this? What the heck? Ah. Oh my gosh, that's the ship steering wheel. I cannot believe my eyes. I think now the whole ship Victoria is just broken into pieces. Yeah, it's all completely destroyed because we got the anchor pieces of all this ship, and now we got the steering wheel. That is just crazy. Yeah, we have collected the whole ship Victoria and even a box where maybe the iPhones were or some other Apple Technic was, but we didn't find any of them. So let's keep going, let's keep throwing. So we know the direction, we know the spot. Let's throw the magnet. Yeah. That was a nice throw. Actually, I'm not throwing further because I can get into the ship again. I don't want to catch the whole ship. Now, no, that's under the water, right? But right now I feel that my magnet is kind of empty, or we caught something small and big. Oh, not big. Yeah? Yeah, look, there is something small on my magnet. Yeah, whoa. Whoa, guys, I know what is that. This is a digital voice recorder. Lazy salesmen are using that thing to record because they have to have the logbook where you write everything with what happens on your ship. But lazy guys are using that thing. Let's try to play and understand what has happened to the ship Victoria, right? So I'm trying to... Oh, it's working. Let's play the last recording. This is the voice of a sailman, but he sounds weird. Yeah, I think that's his voice. He is talking to us. Anyway, let's keep listening.
The last service was 25 years ago.
What the heck? He's saying that the last service of the ship was 25 years ago? What? That's not good, definitely. Ship service has to be regular, every year at least.
And while we sell all of these iPhones, we're gonna... Oh no! Oh, we're about to crash.
They are about to crash. Something bad is happening to the ship, and he's saying something.
Oh no, not the iPhones container.
Something about the whole container with the iPhones.
No, we lost all of it. It's under the water.
The container with iPhones is gone under the water.
And the ship is sinking. Oh,
The whole ship is gone under the water. And that's the end of the recording. Okay. But did you hear that? He said something about not just the small box of the iPhones, but the whole container. And I think those guys who are riding the boat, they know that. And they're also searching for the container full of iPhones. So let's keep throwing because we can find the whole container with a lot of expensive technique. Now I have the great idea. I would like to go under the water using my scuba diving suit. Actually, I have a very interesting video. You may watch it by using this hint, right? There is a lot of stuff I found using scuba diving suit. For example, an airplane. Yeah, and I can go there, right into that water body and see what's hidden there. Maybe I can find this container with the iPhones. Actually, the regular container looks like that. And imagine this container is completely filled with iPhones. Oh my gosh. Let's see what we got on that time. Because right now I can feel something and we can see it. Look, okay? maybe it's just another rusty piece of metal. Maybe that's a special handle to control the power of the engine. I don't know. Let me know what do you think. Or maybe that's a special handle to cover the doors of the container we were talking before. Actually, it may be the special container handle to close it. So maybe that's our first clue that proves that there was a whole container fed up with the iPhones. That's cool. Let's keep throwing, let's keep going. Let's try to catch this container. But I don't think it's there. It might be on the other direction because there we found just one iPhone. So the whole container filled with the iPhones must be somewhere in a different place. But it must be nearby. Oh, we still got something big. Maybe we finally found the container. Come on, come on. No, I turned off something again. Yeah, but there is something on my magnet. Let's try to get the thing out. Oh, there is something red. Come on, come on. Wow, this is underwater propeller to drive the ship. It's very nice and cool, but it's all completely covered with rust and dust, the same as the whole other ship parts. So maybe that's a propeller of the ship Victoria, but this one is so small. Maybe Victoria had several of them. But anyway, now we got the whole collection, and I am completely sure that there is remainings of the ship Victoria there. By using these documents, now we are sure that there is some stuff connected with the maybe fake iPhones, but still there are iPhones under the water. So we are together now have to decide, should I go under the water with my scuba diving suit and get some stuff out of there? Maybe I can find the whole container which had with the iPhones. Let me know if you want to see that. So don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and write down your comments. But now click on that video. That's a very interesting video, so just click and watch. Maybe that's already a continue, or maybe that's another cool magnet fishing. So click on that video right now and watch it, please. Come on guys. I know you can do this, and please click and watch this video. But anyway, my name is SLAV. See you soon. Bye bye.